What's up? It's your boy again, and it's this book again, and we are gonna read page 2 today. So, I hope you enjoy my sweet, smooth, intelligent sounding voice as I read page 2 of 365 Tao Daily Meditations by Dang Ming Dao, I believe. Hope I'm saying that right. 2 is ablution. 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 I'm not familiar with that word. I don't use it every now and then. Not even every now and then. So, your guess is as good as mine to what the definition of this word is. Ablution. Ablution. Okay, here it is. Washing at dawn, rinse away dreams, protect the gods within, and clarify the inner spirit. Purification starts all practice. First comes cleansing of the body, not to deny the body, but so that it is refined. Once cleansed, it can help us sense the divine. Rinsing away dreams is a way of saying that we must not only dispel the illusions and anxieties of our sleeping moments, but those of our waking ones as well. All life is a dream. Not because it isn't there, but because we all project different meanings upon it. We must cleanse away this habit. While cleansing, we naturally look within. It is believed that there are 36,000 gods and goddesses in the body. If we continually eat bad foods, intoxicate ourselves, allow filth to accumulate anywhere outside or inside of ourselves, then these gods abandon us in disgust. Yet, our concerns must ultimately go beyond these deities and the temples of our bodies to the universal one. After we clear away the obscuring layers of dirt, bodily problems, and delusions, we must be prepared even to clear away the gods themselves, so that we can reach the inner one. Now, I'm not a Taoist expert, but I don't remember reading of any gods within the Tao Te Ching. And I'm not sure that is Taoist literature. I think it's all metaphorical. And the Tao loves using metaphor. It doesn't like saying anything outright. And perhaps the Tao is a bit younger than Hinduism. So perhaps it used that metaphor from Hinduism to kind of explain the broader picture, the broader message. I'm pretty sure out of all the modern religions, Hinduism is the oldest religion still taken seriously. And when you look at Hinduism, when you look at its structure, its paganistic, polytheistic structure, you can see that the Europeans themselves, the early Indo-Europeans, they had the same belief system. Was Hinduism the prototype, the matriarch behind even the Greek pantheon, behind the Norse pagan religions, behind the Celtic traditions, the Slavic traditions? Since, it is the oldest religion, but this reminds me, this ablution page, it reminds me of a moment at work, actually. Purification. So I'm at work, I'm at my lunch break, and I have a coconut electrolyte beverage, and I have a cookie because that's all I wanted. I wanted something quick. I wanted a decent light snack, and I wasn't about to eat something too filling because it was the day after Thanksgiving, I believe. And I'm in my car, I drink my electrolytes, and I'm listening to my typical stuff. I listen to a lot of esoteric YouTubers. I listen to a lot of people that dive into schizo esoteric rants, and they start talking about Magog, Gog, Baal, and Ishtar. If you know who I'm talking about, then you know. But yeah, I listen to people that know more than me and have done their research. And I'm listening to this, and perhaps it seeped into my brain, my mind, my conscious, and I look at this cookie and I'm like, this cookie is beneath me. I can't consume this cookie. It's going to it's going to ruin my inner being. It's going to ruin my temple. It's not going to do anything beneficial for me, honestly. So I toss it out, back my car up, and I watch the birds just go at it. The birds, the Walmart parking lot birds, are an underrated source of entertainment if you know how to take advantage of them. The corvids, the magpies, the pigeons, all fighting for who's the dominant bird, but we all know that it is the falcon. The falcon that is circling up on those street lights, parking lot lights, and they're waiting for one of those birds to slip up to isolate one. I hear this falcon when I'm doing my job outside. I can hear it go, I'll like do it screech. What a magnificent beast that thing is. But other than the falcon, it's the crow. The crows are way more dominant and much more impressive than any other bird. Probably more impressive than a falcon. I don't hear falcons talking. Crows can talk. Look, Edgar Allan Poe. Nevermore. That would have freaked me out too. Bird saying nevermore in my gothic looking house. And I'm a weirdo named Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, I would have been freaked out. Anyway, purification. And yeah, ablution. I think that the more that you align with a higher sense of being and a higher sense of duty, that it comes naturally. Rejecting stuff that is beneath you comes naturally. It feels like an impulse almost. And before I even read The Tao, before I read any of the books that I've read before, I read Atomic Habits. It was one of the first self-help books that I actually read front to back. And looking back at it now, it's a little bit of self-help slop, to be honest. It's not high literature, but it helped me out for the time that I was in currently, the 2020s, 2020 to be precise. And I took it really seriously. I took the message really seriously, down to the last atomic habit. Whether it's, hey, somebody left their hoodie today even. Somebody left their hoodie today, and I was going to take it because it looked pretty nice, but I didn't. I didn't take it because it's against my character that I built up. I can't steal. I just can't steal. Every opportunity that I've had to steal, I've rejected it. Every opportunity that I had to leave a mess, and granted, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I leave messes behind, but I try to really clean up after myself. Look at that hamper over there. I'm not the best at keeping everything tidy every time, but I really try to put in that extra effort. But atomic habits, and I'm doing all these habits. I'm thinking the thoughts even that you're supposed to have if you're trying to improve oneself. I really do believe that the thoughts that you have in your mind are important, and that you need to have a clarified mind, and one that's not panicked and thinking and drearing your head and your life and your consciousness into the wrong path, into the wrong way. And perhaps I might be tripping. Perhaps I might be taking things a little too seriously. But I feel like that once you start paying attention to what you do, to the minutia, to the minute details, you can start to see your life change before your very eyes. And doing this is hard. It really is. Trying to string my stream of consciousness in a smooth stream without saying without saying and, without these vocal commas that I like to call them. It's really hard. And I do it anyway because I'd rather be doing this than playing a video game. I'd rather be doing this than not doing anything. I'd rather be doing this than just being nobody and not telling my story and not sharing my insight and evolving in front of you. I think that this is going to be a work of art, and perhaps I'll look back on this and I'll laugh at my former self. I'll laugh at this halluc in the camera. I'll be laughing at you later. Hopefully I'm making the right decisions and I'm not going to be some stupid lolcow, like Ian Joma, or who else is one that's not like severely autistic, somebody that just made the wrong decisions. I can only think of Ian Joma, aka iDubbbz. iDubbbz don't deserve the title anymore, so I call him Ian. I call him Ian Joma, Mr. Joma. Mr. Joma. Let's hope that I make the right decisions, boys. I know damn straight that there ain't no girls watching this shit. Girls don't like this shit, bro. Girls don't like guys just mouthing off and shit. Girls just want to have fun. Cyndi Lauper was right about that. Anyway, boys, I'm yapping off. I'm taking too much of your time. I know what you really came here for. You came here for a little incense, a little burn. Yeah, a light show. Here comes a light show. As promised, every time. It's been your boy Loose. I'm super grateful to have you as an audience, and I hope we can continue to grow together. Yeah, this been your boy. Peace.